And it looks like we will hopefully be jumping in here soon. Yep, all 3 players loaded in, and we will be going live into the match. Going to be King Fury taking it straight away into the corner over to Dan, who carries it up the field, gets it down over into the corner. King Fury waiting to receive it, does get a touch over into mid, but Mike, who narrowly hitting the crossbar there, doesn't quite get it on. Now, King Fury dribbling it up, or hitting it up the wall, trying to get an offensive play starting here over towards mid. Mike gonna just be looking to come back and cover any angles that get shot at, but as we say that to Papa Pillow, gonna be trying to get this ball out over into the blue side. Mike to steal it away. King Fury on the defense, does catch it. And now, ooh, an unfortunate touch there. Papa Pillow not quite able to get it on net. Doesn't quite manage to outplay the maneuverability on Dan there in defense. And Dan gonna dribble it straight over 2 opponents. Takes it over King Fury here. Sees Big Brain Bob, and Big Brain's on him as he just pushes it straight past him. 4 minutes left to go, and we've got Radiance Cobalt already up 1-0 in the series. So, Ishi gonna go for the shot here right off the bat. Mike to try to steal it, but Pillow already looking to get the counterattack in play. Mike to try to delay it, and now Ishi trying to just make sure he's got the time he thinks he does. Gets it over into mid. Fury gets a shot over towards net, but Ishi to clear it away. Nice lobbing shot over the backboard, but Dan just to clear it up into the orange side. So now we've got Bob killing the momentum a little bit. Ishi just trying to keep it in the offensive side here for the blue team. Now Mike takes the offensive, doesn't get it on it actually. That's a shot on net, but Dan gonna go ahead and clear that one away. 0 boost, but does still have quite a few tricks up his sleeve. Gets it past one, passes it over to his teammate, and now Mike tries to come up and follow up with a goal. Doesn't quite hit it. Dan bumping away King Fury, but nobody on the Radiant Cobalt side ready to receive it. Papa Pillow trying to just keep this out of the end, and so far it's been Orange really forced here into the defensive for a lot of this half. Nobody's not quite able to get anything going just yet, and Dan actually with a potential shot, but low boost forces him off. Trying to get his teammate on the ball. King Fury looking to go forward and get some demos with his low boost. Not able to do it. Ishi in a 1v1, and Pillow gonna win it, but Mike with a lobber straight off of that clear. And gets it right in for a 2-0 lead. And it is at this time, we will go ahead and finally introduce our teams. We've got Dan, Mike, and Ishi for the Radiance Cobalt side, and Papa Pillow, Big Brain Bob, and King Fury for the Nobodies. With 2 minutes 50 left, we absolutely know that these tier 2 guys can slam these into the net and bring this game right back, but just the dominance that the Blues of Radiance Cobalt side has been putting out, all of these offensive attacks has been really devastating so far. They just keep the ball in the orange half for so long, and you can see, I mean, the first real attack that the Nobodies are getting going right here, and it almost pays off, and King Fury comes in and says, you know what? I am feeling like waking up a little bit. Let's come in here and just score ourselves, not an equalizer, but one closer. A 1-goal lead for Radiance Cobalt, and we are going to be seeing Mike versus King Fury. The kickoff goes over towards the Nobodies, and the ball narrowly saved away by Ishi. Nice job getting there, because that was almost the equalizer off the kickoff. Ishi with a shot over towards net. Dan not quite able to get the shot on net off the pass. And Fury just looking to get this ball out of his half. Bob takes it. No boost, so he's just trying to slowly dribble this up. Does force a little bit of a shot, but Fury not able to get it below that top crossbar. Mike up the wall, trying to look for an air dribble of some kind. Pillow gonna kill it over to his teammate Bob. Isn't quite able to get the second, but Pillow quick on his heels. Looks like Bob had a potential demo play there, but isn't quite able to get it, and Fury already starting to fall back to cover some angles. Bob goes it over towards the goal a bit, but Mike gonna take some early control. Dan on his heels, trying to see if this ball will go astray for just a second, And just like that, the counterattack has begun. Ishii has to catch it over here on the wall, start carrying it out over mid. Fury going to be there to contest. Actually ends up getting it straight back towards his own goal. And now Dan trying to just get this down to his teammate. Ishii there to receive it. Isn't quite able to get it on net. Pillow actually pops it over for a beautiful center. But Mike wasn't quite expecting it. So gonna bounce down straight over towards the goal again. Fury in another 1v1. Dan gets the ball centered, but Pillow to carry it away. Ishii killing it back down yet again, but with all three people back. Pillow, if he wouldn't have saved that, it would have been a little risky, but does get the save. And now Fury doesn't even have to do anything, but the commitment's forced. Ishii looking to take advantage of it. Dan almost does, and Fury back just in time to save it away. Fury tries to read Mike's clear, isn't quite able to do it, but Bob does. Ishii trying to prevent a shot. And with 30 seconds left, a shot is all the nobodies need to send this into overtime in the first game. Dan gonna lob that ball mid to Mike. Gonna go over, back to the orange side. Pillow carries it mid. Ishii gets demoed, and now Bob has to try to boom this ball away. Tries to get it to his teammate Pillow. Pillow isn't quite able to make it there, and now all of these orange side players trying to scramble to try to make something work. A miss there. Ishii trying to lob this over to Dan. Dan goes up for it. Pillow to kill it down mid. 2 seconds. This ball, if it goes in, it is the equalizer, but a nice little touch from Mike to deny it. And that's Radiance Cobalt going up 1-0. So we'll answer a few questions from chat while we go. We got Summer, Spiral Doom saying, let's go Spiral. I see the Spiral fans in the chat. Do I keep my VODs on Twitch? Yes, but you will also get a personal YouTube VOD of your match. So don't worry. Probably by tomorrow, you'll get a YouTube link with your full VOD that you can do whatever you want with. So you'll have a permanent copy. All right. So we'll go here into game 2. Radiance Cobalt taking the first one at 2-1. And, oh, fuck. Okay, well, didn't quite mean to do that, but Dan and Big Brain Bob going to be going for the shot right away. It's going to be lobbed over to Papa Pillow, who takes it up the field and okay, it looks like King Fury's left the match. Not entirely sure what's going on. Okay, he's back in, and the goal has been scored, so it looks like he had to make a reconnect, and that is a little bit unfortunate for the blue side, but not really for the nobodies, because they... Oh. What's going on? Okay. I'm not really sure what's happening with this right now, but nobody's called for me to pause the match, so I guess we're still going. Pillow tries to get something going over here in the blue end. I'm assuming he just had some sort of PC issue or something and had to restart quick. He's already back in. Dan, oh, gets the equalizer, and you know what? We might have had our fair share of mistakes here in the first 30 seconds, but you know, it's all equalized up, so from here on out, it's just going to be a slugfest. 4 minutes 30 left on the clock, and it's basically a brand new game. Big Brain Bob goes for the shot right away. They'd actually cheated up over there on the Radiance Cobalt side, but they weren't quite able to get anything out of it. Dan gonna get this ball at the wall. King Fury not able to connect onto it just yet, but Bob there to receive it. Mike booming it over mid, and now Pillow has to try to get some sort of touch. Gets it over to Bob, but Ishii already there to deny it. And he gets possession for himself, so he has the opportunity to just kill this ball a bit, but Fury reads it perfectly. Gets it off of his hood. Looks like he was trying to slow it down and maybe make a play over to Dan or make a play over to whoever, but isn't quite able to pull it off. Pillow with low boost, though, as this ball comes barreling towards him. He does hit it up, and now Bob gonna have possession. Gets it over past Dan. Mike trying not to own goal his own ball, and now Ishii turns around trying to deny any offense from the Pillow. Gets a little bit of a bump, but it looks like nothing too scary for the orange side. The blue side, however, has quite a bit of offensive pressure. Bob gonna pop it right back down to Dan. Gets it over mid, and it looks like Mike gonna be looking to try to see if he can catch it off the wall, but just passes it off to Ishii. Now 3 minutes 20. Bob gonna go up for a 1v1 against Mike, and Mike gonna win it. Beautiful shot from Mike, just wins that 50 and bounces straight in. Not much else to say about that other than just a well-executed shot. Good job from him to make it a 2-1 lead for Radiance Cobalt. If they do take this game, they'll be within spitting distance of the 3-0 sweep. So the nobodies are definitely going to be looking to shut it down before that can happen. And apologies, sound going to get cut for just a second. Dan going to be moving over to try to catch this off of Ishii. Ooh, actually gets a demo onto King Fury. Ishii follows up the field, gets a little bit of a denial, but now Pillow tries to get it over towards the goal off the crossbar. Now Mike with possession, 1v1 against King Fury. Dan coming in with some support, and now all these blue players over in the orange side. Pillow gonna get knocked over, but with a demo on Ishii, it looks like this blue offense is falling apart, but Mike up with the ball, isn't quite able to get it, doesn't quite have the boost. Ishii bounces it off mid, and now over into both of the orange players, but Pillow gonna be the one to deny it. Ishii with a shot over towards net off the crossbar. Bob gets control. Mike to stop it. Bounces it back over to Bob. 2 minutes left. Bob trying to hunt some sort of demo, some sort of boost. Isn't quite able to get there. Pillow denies any shots, but Mike makes sure they maintain possession. So Mike with the ball in the corner. Gets it over to Bob. Ishii tries to follow it up. Gets it over to Dan. And Dan... oh, a little bit of a bump from his teammate. Now Bob with a lob over towards the wall. Mike catches it, gets it over into the corner. King Fury bouncing it mid. Dan following the ball up, but it's a shot from Big Brain Bob, and a tied game yet again. Beautiful little play here. King Fury gets the shot, immediately turns and starts to try to go for demos. Doesn't quite do anything at first, but you can see that remaining player that notices the whiff demos him, and it's a tied game right there. Minute 47, 2-2. Might be another one-goal game we're looking at here, or one-goal advantage game that we're looking at here, as any goals now will put them within winning distance for Ishii, as he gets a beautiful little just carry straight off Dan's double touch pass, triple touch pass in fact, and just sinks it right over past Pillow. So minute 35, 3-2. Looks like Radiance Cobalt gonna be feeling pretty comfortable, but they do still need to seal it up. Pillow gets it over mid. Big Brain Bob goes for the shot, but a nice touch away. Dan kills it. King Fury to try to steal it. Not quite able to do so. Dan gets it down to Mike. It's up the wall for them. A little bit of a double commit on defense, but Ishii's there to make sure it's not too much of a problem, I say. But Fury steals it straight away from him. And in the past minute, we've had how many goals? Look at this. Papa Pillow. Oh, just bounces a little bit too... or, sorry. Papa Pillow in the back line trying to just keep people away, and Fury sinks it straight in. 3-3, minute 14 on the clock. Pillow goes up. Dan gets it over down into mid. This is good for the orange side. Pillow carries it up some more. Dan tries to get there in time. But Papa Pillow, look at this. It's a race for this ball. Gets the hit over Mike, and that's really where it sealed it. Dan, what hit did he have? He would have had to go for a straight vertical shot, and he just did not have the time. So a minute 7, 3-4. No Radiance Cobalt can bring this back, but for the nobodies, it's going to be about solidifying this lead. And Mike with the air dribble to almost just equalize it right away. What a slugfest from these two teams. The demo away. Mike with an open net, and it's an easy goal for him. 4-4. And Radiance Cobalt looking to get that 3-0. They don't want to just be lossless in the circuit. They want to be lossless in all their games. And they want to start it off with this one. 4-4, 54 seconds. And I said it looks like one game could be, or one goal could be all it needs to end this, and still holding true. Any goal here going to have a huge advantage for the side that it's on. Just a really nice play from Radiance Cobalt to get themselves back into it immediately. Ishii with a shot cleared away by Pillow. Low boost here on the orange side, but they are pushing it into the blue end. Gets it over to his teammate Ishii. Ishii with another shot off the crossbar. Dan gets it back over, crossbar again. Gonna be backed over to Mike. King Fury is there, but it looks like the blue side gonna maintain possession. Mike takes it, goes for a little bit of an aerial dribble fake, but with low boost, drops it straight onto the hood of Dan, and Dan nimbly, like a ballerina, just carries this ball directly past two defenders into the goal. 15 seconds. It's going to need to be a kickoff goal for the Nobodies. We know they can do it, but we've got Mike already trying to pressure. Big Brain Bob takes it. He's going to be starting to try to get some sort of air dribble play. Ishii there to save it. Dan hits it mid. It's past 2. King Fury to receive it. Hits it past Ishii. Needs to boom this and try to do something. Gets it over mid. Pillow goes up. Hits it right. And that's all that's going to be needed. Radiance Cobalt with a brilliant game. You know, and that was really back and forth. We thought they were losing. We thought they were winning. And in the end, I guess they were just putting on a show. 10 shots for Radiance Cobalt. 7 shots for the Nobodies. Hell of a game with 10 shots between both teams. And now, Radiance Cobalt, they're going to be, the pressure's off them. I mean, they've got 2 games up in this best of 5. It looks like Big Brain Bob going to be subbing out for Onslaught. Now, this is allowed for anybody that's not quite familiar with IGL rules. It is allowed. Onslaught is allowed to sub in between games. Why am I on this team? I don't know why I was automatically put. It's because I joined a team, I think. But looks like okay. So we are just gonna have to take a. Oh. It looks like we are just gonna start playing this out. We've got Ishii already taking control of the bike over to, or of the ball over towards Pillow. Ishii takes it over towards the backboard. Mike gonna hit it over into the corner. Pillow gonna retake possession. Now Dan catches it off the backboard. Mike tries to kill it, and now Ishii with full control in the corner gets it over Fury's head, and now into the corner. Ishii passes it over mid. Oh, and a dodged goal there from Dan as he almost gets it in, but just not quite able to get there quite in time. King Fury in a 1v1, open goal. Isn't quite able to get there. 52 boost, though. He's up for it. Gets it over into mid. Pillow, with a perfectly open opportunity on Onslaught, is finally here. Don't know exactly what's happening, but we did get everybody back into the game. And I also don't, okay, there we go. I'm sorry, I don't know what was going on with the HUD. So, we've got Onslaught, Dan, Mike, all in this corner. King Fury looking to just try to get it over towards mid. Pop a Pillow to receive, gets it off the corner, bouncing over towards mid. And this offense quickly turning into a counterattack. Onslaught gets a demo onto Dan, so maybe a little bit of a premature offense commitment from the blue side. Ishii bounces at mid. Oh, and a missed goal could open up the opportunity for Radiance Cobalt. They don't quite get there in time. Dan, Ishii already going to be back at a little bit of a bump, but doesn't seem to impact them too much. That one does, as a little bit of a bump away there from King Fury onto Ishii. Nice little adjustment to get it over to Dan. This ball is bouncing mid. Dan going to lob it over to Ishii. Goes off the backboard, but King Fury easily saves it. 3 minutes left on the clock, 0-0. King Fury gets a shot on net. Mike clears it away. Dan dead, but does take possession. Onslaught trying to just line himself up with his teammates. He's the subbed in man. He needs to try to warm himself up. Oh, and Pillow actually going to take the shot. A little bit of a fake play coming out there, but it works. And let's just watch this again. You can see, I mean, it just looked like Onslaught was going to go for it, and I think that was just a very nicely executed fake. Because he goes for it and then kills it immediately. Pillow sends in a lobbing shot, and they're just not ready for it. 1-0, nobody's lead. Ishii gets it over to the wall. Low boost, but going to be trying to get it to Dan. Pillow actually isn't able to deny it, but it bounces a little bit too far left. Dan does touch it down mid, but Pillow with full boost. A little bit of aggression coming out here, and Dan actually going to come up with a nice shot, but Onslaught to clear it away, proving, you know, just got in, but doesn't mean he's rusty and doesn't mean he's bad, because he's hitting the saves he needs to, hitting some pretty nice shots towards net as well. Ishii takes control, but Pillow going to steal it away. Dan looking to get it out, but isn't able to do it, and Pillow with a second goal off what I believe was a blue player's mistouch. Let's take a look here. Bounces up the wall. Unfortunate thing from Dan there. Isn't quite able to get it. And Ishii goes for the save he can get and isn't quite able to get it out. 2 minutes left. 2-0 for the Nobodies. And it looks like they're ready to try to fight their way back in. Pillow lobs it over towards net. It is off. King Fury not able to get quite get on lined up with it. Dan gets the ball up the wall. Pillow tries to go for a little bit of a steal, not quite able to get it. Ishi just borrowing this ball from the orange side, keeping it up in the air. Dan, no boost, actually gifted it by the orange side, and now looks like it might be a little bit of aggression, getting a little bit of packet loss in the server, which is unfortunate. But it seems like the players are doing just fine. Dan tries to get back, grabs some boost. Ishi turning. Dan with a lobbing ball. Dan gonna follow this into the corner, see if he can get a boost out. Ooh, Mike not quite turned for it. Papa Pillow with a 1v2, 1v1. Mike clears it away. Into the corner, minute 20. 2 goals to go here for Radiance Cobalt. Ishi bumps it over towards mid. Nice touch from King Fury to get it over to Onslaught. It's now in the corner. Bouncing back over to Mike, but Ishi actually going to take it. Pillow tries to deny it, but ends up bouncing towards goal. Mike not quite able to hit that shot. And Pillow just barely dodging another shot. Dan gets it over towards the net, looking for a flick, gets it a little high. Has to try to throw off the orange side defenders quickly, because they need to get these 1 goal here in the next few seconds. They want any shot of tying this up in regulation. Mike bouncing over towards the wall, isn't quite able to get there. Dan takes control, gets it up the wall, actually bounces it out towards King Fury though, and 30 seconds left. Blue side, they need to score here. Dan booms it down towards the corner. Mike's following it up, but King Fury isn't quite able to get it out, but Pillow finally going to take possession of it. Bounces off the ceiling, and Pillow wasn't expecting that. Now Dan gets a shot over, lobbing it towards the orange goal, but that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. The Nobodies going to take their first game in the series with a new player in the series, Onslaught. Is he going to be their golden ticket to ending this series positively? It is going to need to be a reverse sweep, mind you, for the Nobodies, but they are off on their long journey with a first win here, 1-2. Now we are going to be ready to jump back in here. I'm sure it's going to put me on the blue team side again, so we're going to have to be quick to jump out, but it is going to be an exciting game. Yep, knew it. Okay, so here we go, jumping straight back into it. Ishi and King Fury going for the initial kickoff, and it is going to be King Fury taking it further into the blue end. Dan going to eventually, I guess somebody's glitched, I don't know. Dan going to eventually take control of it. Ishi gonna take it over in front of the blue net, and Dan just trying to stall this ball out. Papa Pillow goes up for it. Ishi here to try to get it over in front of the net. Isn't quite able to do it. Mike is back in the server. So it looks like Dan gets the ball, off a pinch, and almost gets it in. Luckily for the orange side, that does go off crossbar, but a close call for sure. Ishi gets it into the corner here with Mike and Onslaught. Dan looking just to keep this over on the orange offense. Now Ishi tries to try and get back for that. Dan goes up with Mike. Mike hitting it down over with a nice shot towards the goal, actually, but nicely cleared away by Pillow. King Fury carries it over into the corner. Dan not quite able to get it out just yet. And King Fury a little bumped around there by the Radiance Cobalt boys. So King Fury hitting it over towards mid off a little bit of defensive play from the blue side. Pillow lobs it over towards the goal, and Radiance loses the early lead with Onslaught's beautiful follow-up play. A shot from Mike over here. Pillow bounces it straight off the crossbar to his teammate, and Onslaught sinks it into that top left corner. 3 minutes 45 on the clock, and we've got the Nobodies up 1-0 in this game, looking to tie up the series 2-2. Pillow with it into the corner. No boost though, so it's going to mean he has to fall back. Dan goes for the offense, demoed immediately, and now Onslaught trying to earn his keep, because he goes immediately for a second demo. Fury with a close shot on net, but cleared away. Dan carrying it up the field. Ishi with a little shot, not quite towards net though. Back over towards Ishi from Dan, but Fury with full control, he misses the ball. Oh, Pillow back in time to save that, and Would have been a little embarrassing for Fury there if that's what went in, but luckily his teammates are covering him. Onslaught hits it back mid, but it's a full blue ball control game right now. Mike goes up to try to capitalize off that pass from Ishii, not able to do it. It's a 1-0 lead still for the Nobodies. Dan takes the ball up onto the sidewall. Pillow trying to lob this towards the goal. Ishii going to clear it off the backboard. A bump onto Onslaught, just trying to deny any other shots, and a little bit of a mini pinch coming out to just lob that into the corner. It's just a game of lobs here. Orange and blue cars going back and forth. Dan almost own goaling. Would have certainly sucked for the blue players trying to warm back up. Ishii hits the ball over mid. Mike going to be going up to try to deny any shots. Does. King Fury, though, gets it on. Ishii to clear it away. Pillow. Nice shot up the wall. But Ishii just trying to deny every single shot that's coming out, and he's been quite successful so far, aside from the one goal they've let in. Ishii hits it over into the corner yet again, and Dan to follow it up, but does miss it. Gets a second hit, though, and they weren't expecting that. Mike's already up on it. Oh, and it was almost an own goal, but off the top crossbar, it's going to be clear away. Pillow now to bring it up the field. Dan killing it for his teammate, but Onslaught going to be the one to receive it instead. Onslaught with the boost as well. A double commit in this corner, and Onslaught just trying to seal up a 2-goal lead. Mike bouncing over towards mid. Ishii delaying any sort of shot. Onslaught trying to take his pick of the litter, not able to do it, and now Mike jumping out, finally getting this ball away from their wall. And with a minute 40, it is still a 1-goal game and a 1-0 lead for the Nobodies. And since Onslaught's joined, I mean, this seems like the roster that's popping for him right now. He has just been an absolute threat in this server. Whether it be from demos or shots, this guy is absolutely a major presence on the Nobodies side. But you got to give it to almost every player of Radiance Cobalt. They're just coming out here, shot after shot, and Dan going to prove exactly why you can't count him out, because 1-1 as Dan hits the equalizer. Nice shot from Ishii off the crossbar. Pillow not quite able to read it in time, and that is going to be 1-1 with 1 minute left. And all of a sudden, the Nobodies, you know, they might have been feeling like, oh, this game's wrapping up pretty nicely for us. Gonna have to fight to keep themselves alive. Oh, and that is going to be a beautiful way of doing it. Straight off the pitch, going straight into the goal, straight off the kickoff. King Fury, I mean, it was going to be a heartbreaker if that ball escaped their grasp, but a beautiful kickoff goal coming out here from the Nobodies, and now 59 seconds, and Radiance Cobalt has to do it again. Down by 1. Goal is open. Ishii takes control. Gonna lob it over, though, and King Fury looked ready for it. Doesn't seem like he is, though. Mike tries to get that ball back into the corner, and a little bit of a double commit there, but Ishii takes control almost over everybody except for Pillow, and Pillow hits that ball straight away. Oh, I'm sorry. King Fury hits that ball straight away, or goes for it, and then Ishii takes control straight over the Pillow. Thought it was going to go off the top crossbar, but you know what? Pillow just likes to put on a little bit of a show. 1-3 now. 40 seconds, I mean, it's not undoable, but you don't like their chances, Radiance Cobalt. In those first two games, I mean, it was just shot after shot, goal after goal, and you can just see, I mean, I don't know if it's less confidence or maybe the shots just aren't bouncing their way, but oh, almost a shot to put them back in the mix, but with 20 seconds... these saves are crucial. Pillow getting another nice one to deny a goal. And with 10 seconds, 2 goals to go, looks like that is going to be a tied series at 2-2. And now, Radiance Cobalt, who were really in the driver's seat for most of the series, are going to be forced into a do-or-die situation. There is the second orange point coming up on the board, and this is going to be a little bit risky, a little bit dangerous for Radiance Cobalt. Definitely definitely not what they thought was going on, but 3-1, very impressive from the Nobodies. Gonna hope that nobody has yeah, okay, we don't mess with anything there. Gonna hope that nobody has any issues this time. I think it's because it's putting me onto teams for whatever reason, but we should hopefully be fine. Mike is just waiting for a few seconds, but in 12 seconds we will be getting into the final game of Radiance Cobalt versus the Nobodies here in their first game of IGL Fall 2020. Here we go, loading in. Oh, and it looks like somebody had an issue yet again. I don't know what's going on, but Mike gonna immediately go up for the ball, gets it over into the corner. Ishi should hopefully be back here in a few seconds. Onslaught trying to get the goal while he's gone, though. I don't really know what's going on for them, but nobody's scored a goal while somebody's been gone for the first few times, so we'll just hope that there are no issues that aren't being discussed, because nobody said anything, so I don't know. But King Fury takes control of the ball in the corner. Series Mutator usually causes issues, yeah, I guess. Okay, Ishi gets it over into the corner. Onslaught gonna try to take control of it, but Dan gonna keep this offense up for the blue side. Pillow tries to bounce it over into mid. Fury lobs it to Ishi, who catches it, tries to get it up the wall and start clearing it away, but Fury's already waiting. Does hit the shot, though. Pillow to already try to get it again. And now Ishi's over all of them, has it in the corner, gets it over into mid. Mike with a shot. Nice clear away by Pillow, but Mike hits a second one and gets it in. Ishi, nice pass play over. Dan, the nice demo on, and oh, Pillow, sorry, it wasn't actually a second shot there from Mike. It was a little bit of an unfortunate double touch coming out there from Pillow, but sometimes that's just how the saves go. 4 minutes left on the clock. 1-0 lead now for Radiance Cobalt, looking to finish this game off. Ball off the corner, and that was almost a close one for the blue side. King Fury tries to get an offensive attack going again, but Dan gonna end up taking control, and now Mike to carry it up the wall. Bounces it over mid. Oh, and almost a beautiful shot in from Ishi. Gets it right in front of the goal. Bounces it over, but it doesn't. Oh, Onslaught actually with the miss. It looked like no players at all from the blue side were going to be able to get back in here, but that miss allows them to continue pushing. Ishi reads it on the wall, pinches it into the corner. King Fury not able to get in front of it in time, and the fake coming through, and it's going to be successful. Dan takes another shot and sinks it in. Beautiful little fake there from Ishi to just completely throw off the defense. They absolutely thought a shot was coming from him. And Dan, nice awareness to just sink it in. 3 minutes left, and it looks like Mike and King Fury go for it again. Mike gets it in the corner, actually hits the shot on net. Onslaught to save it away, and save it he does. Ishi on the wall with it, bounces it off the corner to Onslaught. Dan trying to bounce it back to his teammate. Mike able to get up, but not really any sort of good touch coming out here for him. King Fury over the backboard, and a almost shot coming through there from Pillow, and an almost save coming through as well, as one of the blue players had to jump for that. So, it looks like Onslaught not able to quite commit for this with only 12 boost, but it is going to be Fury bouncing it off the corner. Ishi to take control, tries to bury this up the field, carries it, gets some boost for his trouble, and Pillow, not expecting that little surge of boost, does almost allow it to sink, and Dan yet again sinks one in. Ishi, you can see that grabbing the boost mid-left was absolutely huge for him. Gets it straight up the field, and I mean, Dan's uncontested. Dan gets that goal. So 3-0 for Radiance Cobalt, and they just have been hitting their shots, especially after having Ishi disconnect at the start. We're starting to feel like it'd be a little bit of an unfair early goal there for the orange side, but definitely have had some players jumping back in here, especially Dan and Mike here, to just keep the orange side from getting anything. And Ishi's presence cannot be underwhelming for anybody. I mean, he's just hitting absolutely shot after shot towards the net. Dan with control. Ishi to come through, make it a team play. Bounces it towards the goal. Ishi isn't quite able to get there, but Mike able to keep this over in the orange side. Dan with a demo, but Pillow uncontested. Does clear it. Onslaught, low boost. But Mike going to take control here. Gets it over up the wall. Bounces it over mid. Now Gonna be Mike trying to bounce it over mid, gets it into the corner. Dan to catch it, bounces it back over to Ishii. Oh, with an open shot, but not able to connect it, and Onslaught clears it away. Mike gonna be touching this ball over in front of the goal. Minute 30 left. It has to be 3 goals here for the Nobodies to keep themselves in this for overtime, and it's not looking likely. Dan harboring yet another shot over towards that corner. Onslaught finally trying to get this out of the half, but Ishii to hit it right back towards that goal. Nice stop from King Fury, and Dan does stop it, but the ball bouncing straight in, and that's exactly what they need. 2 more goals separate the Nobodies from getting back into this series. They need 2 goals in a minute, and we know they absolutely can do it. Radiance gonna just keep trying to keep that pressure up and deny any chance of a goal. Ishii goes for the boost, or goes for the ball, isn't quite able to deny the early kickoff. Onslaught going to be denied a shot by his teammate. Ishii trying to just clear this away, gets it over 1 with 27 boosts left as well. Oh, grabs the pickup to mid, grabs the mid boost, gets it back to his teammates, but not able to get any sort of shot there. Onslaught trying to chase the ball, King Fury just to receive it, and now Ishii trying just to keep being a little bit of a nuisance over down here in the orange side. Dan not quite able to catch it off the ceiling. Onslaught not quite able to get it towards the net. King Fury on this wall looking at Mike. Low boost on Mike. Now Ishii near full, takes it, lobs it towards the goal. Dan going up for a shot, isn't quite able to get it. Nice save away by Pillow, but 20 seconds. 2 goals separate these teams. Dan bounces it over towards Fury with a lobbing shot towards the goal, and Mike tries to get there. The shot's off. It's off the left crossbar. All 3 blue players up for this. Onslaught to catch it, isn't able to get anything, and Dan with a long shot over towards the orange net is going to end this game. Just playing out the last few seconds for fun, but that is going to be Radiance Cobalt taking the game.